Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to September. Welcome to a new video. I love September. September is my birthday month, and generally once my birthday has come and gone, which is the 10th of September, for me autumn starts. That's sort of, for me emotionally, that feels sort of like a cut-off date for summer. Although we can have some very, very, very nice late summer days, but it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. It's rather grey, it's windy, it's rainy, so it's very, very cozy. In this video, it's going to be a kind of a late summer, early autumn video, so I am going to bring you along with me for a few fun autumnal activities. I'm going to go to a pumpkin patch. I'm going to go to a British fair. I hope I can film you. I hope I can film and take you along with me for that. The thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to start bringing in and making some changes to my home for autumn. I know this might be early for some people, but I feel like I have a logical explanation for myself, even though I don't have to explain it to myself, but I still will. You see, I know myself, and if I start bringing in all the pumpkins and all the autumn decorations now, I will be bored by it by halfway through October, and I just want to get rid of all of it and just start all over. So I'm not going to do that. There are sort of, and I do this with Christmas as well, there are some sort of different stages that I decorate in, and the things that I enjoy the most to use for decorations are my seasonal kitchen items and my bedding. So I have quite a lot in this cabinet behind me. Below here you can actually see a pumpkin dish right there in the corner, but I have quite a lot of kitchenware that I like to display in this cabinet behind me. This changes up with the seasons. I haven't changed it for quite a while now actually, but I'm going to be changing that for autumn today, and I'm going to show you how I do all that. I'm going to bring you along with me for that. I'm going to bring out my autumn and my Bridgewater mugs, and I'm going to change up my bedding. I have some fun autumn bedding that I like to put out, and these are generally the only things that I like to enjoy for a longer period of time. So I'm going to join these for the full 2 months until the 1st of November, when I do the whole thing all over again, but for Christmas. But I won't decorate the rest of my house. I won't be bringing in pumpkins until somewhere in October. That's when I feel like, okay, you know, it starts to get colder, darker earlier, and I want to bring in those cozy vibes. But I want to enjoy these bits and pieces for longer. That's also the time, probably what I also do is I've got the fireplace here in the kitchen that I like to decorate. And when it gets dark and cold and rainy, it is so cozy when I have some lights up there and some garland. So what I do is I bring out my green garland that I do also use for Christmas with some lights, and I add some autumnal decorations. I've got lots of these like straw woodland animals that I like to add, and then later on when it's Christmas I layer my Christmas on top of that. Anyway, I'll bring you along with me for that when the time comes. But yeah, I really enjoy bringing out the crockery and using that now during this time. So that's what I'm going to do with you today. The rest of this video, I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. We'll see what kind of autumn. Well, it doesn't have to be autumn, just some cozy, fun things that I'm going to bring you along with me. So I've put the hair up, so let's get to work. trusty Swiffer and Sephora. So I've taken it all out, all on the table here, all my mugs, my containers, my pots and pans, my plates, all of the accessories all out on the table. I have to say, this is my absolute favorite. This is the oldest, I think, that I have. It's a very old handmade piece. Found it at a charity shop for €5. What a bargain. So that's gonna get a nice spot. But I think the first thing that I'm gonna do actually is replace these Emma Bridgewater mugs for my autumn ones that I have down here. I like to change these up. These are my summer ones. It's time for them to go back into the cupboard. So I think I'm gonna do that first and create some space. I am now up in our master bedroom. I'm just going to leave the kitchen for what it is right now. I'm just not really feeling what it's doing, where it's going. I'm not sure yet. I haven't finished yet at all. And when it comes to decorating, I can't just throw everything in there and be happy. It's a process, and I need to take my time, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just going to leave it maybe for a couple of days, and I'll pick you back up and bring you along with me for that journey. But for now, I'm just going to leave it where it is. Perhaps inspiration will strike me at some point, but it is what it is. So I am now up in our master bedroom, and I am about to change over our summer bedding to my more autumnal bedding. The bedding that I have is, and I think this is from Asda. For my UK followers, they will know that. They do some great seasonal duvet covers. So I picked this up, I think maybe 2 years ago, and it is this woodland themed kind of, scene, I guess. It's got all the woodland animals, and then it's got like blackberry brambles and blackberry fruits like dotted around it. It's very autumnal, I feel like, or late summer, beginning autumn. So I love that. I'm going to put that on it. It's got two sides actually. It's got these woodland animals, and then it's got this on the back. It's like this green, I don't know if you can see that, with the blackberries. So I'm going to put this on, and my sheet, actually my bottom sheet, is this one that I don't even know where this is from. Oh yes, I do. I think this was from Next last year, and let me see, how can I show you? And it's got like pumpkins and mushrooms on there. So I love this kind of thing. I'm gonna dive into my linen closet and see if I can find some autumnal throw cushions for on here. My regular ones do really go with the theme, because my regular ones are woodland animals and flowers and that kind of thing. So they would go, but I'm just gonna have a look and see if I can find something different. So yeah, let's change the bed. So one thing about us is that we each have our own duvet, because he's always hot, I'm always cold. So, to save our relationship, we each have our own duvet. I mean, it's not that dramatic, but you know, it does get expensive because I have to buy 2 of the same duvet covers in anything that I buy. But you know, it is what it is. it's a new day, and I've been faffing around with all of this for a couple of days. As I said, I wasn't happy, and I'm still not 100% sold, but this will do for now. Don't mind the sounds of the dishwasher and the washing machine in the background, by the way, because that's all happening. But yeah, I didn't want it to feel like autumn had thrown up all over the place. So I've put lots of things back in the cupboards that I'll take out when and if I do a tablescape, when I have guests that I need to lay the table and all that. So I wanted to do sort of a combination of autumn things and then just my normal decor kitchen items that I like to have up here. And yeah, this is sort of what's happened. I've added a couple of real pumpkins in there. But yeah, this will probably be moved around again at some point, but for now I am quite pleased. As you can tell, I've actually put my autumn Emma Bridgewater mugs in this cupboard because I've also decided to change up this. They were, as I'd showed you before, my Emma Bridgewater mugs were up here, but I decided to hang my pumpkin mugs, and I think that goes a lot better than my Emma Bridgewater mugs, and they go a lot better in there. So yeah, I'll leave this like this for now. And then I've added my old pumpkin dish here on the stove, and obviously when we light it, which won't be for a very long time, then I'll remove that, but I quite like it on there. I've added a pumpkin cutting board on here and a few bits and bobs on there, and I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Don't mind the look of the rest of the kitchen. This still needs a full renovation. This is absolutely not my kind of kitchen. I did paint the cupboards green. They were white and before. Oh, that's my washing machine sound. Hang on. If you're familiar with that song, you'll know that that is a Samsung washing machine. They have that very distinctive sound when it finishes. Anyway, as I said, I added a couple of autumn bits on this side with the cutting board and some containers and salt and pepper shakers over there, but I never show this side of my kitchen actually, hardly ever, because I absolutely hate it. This room, aside from the walls, needs a full transformation, a full renovation, because I hate the floors. It's this horrid vinyl flooring. I painted the cupboards because they were white. I prefer the green, but it's just, I hate those tiles in the back there. It's just, this does my head in every single day, but it's a project for another day. So this is a first view of this side of the kitchen I think I've ever shown anyone. But yeah, it is what it is, and I tried to make the best of it, but here we are. So continuing on with the autumnal home decor, I wanted to share with you some bits and pieces that I bought from Anthropology. I love Anthropology. I think they have some great seasonal items. Every year they bring out some amazing things. I've already got some things on my Christmas wish list, so I might be ordering those soon. But I really want to share with you some bits and pieces that I know are still available, and if I can find them and they are available, I will link them in the description box down below so that you can order them. But I've got a few bits and pieces in this fabulous little basket, which I actually bought a couple of weeks ago at an antique fair for €5. So absolutely loved it. Very old, but love this kind of thing. So let's see, what am I going to share first? I'm going to start with the one thing that I actually bought last year, which they brought back this year, and that's this wooden pumpkin with the green stem. Absolutely love this. One thing about me though, and most of this is candles, but I bought all of these candles because of the vessels. I am definitely not an autumn candle kind of girl. I cannot do these kind of scents. The pumpkin spice, all of that kind of scent, the bakey scents, it's just the autumn pie, it's just not for me. No, not for me at all. I am definitely a mint and eucalyptus kind of girl. I like to burn those kind of things around Christmas. Well, actually, I do like to burn that all year round, but specifically around Christmas time. And then the rest of the year, I'm sort of a geranium, basil, tomato vine kind of girl. I'm not a very floral type. I'm definitely not this kind of type. I'm sorry. No. So I use these kind of things simply as decor items. I don't burn any of it. And my absolute favourite scent is what I have in the bathroom. I have one of those automatic diffusers in my bathroom. Is the, maybe some of you are familiar with it, is the Zierbe scent, which is the Austrian scent for pine. And it's a very specific, very wonderful scent. And I associate that with spas, with how a spa smells. And obviously I want my bathroom to smell like a spa. So when I can, I buy it in bulk when I'm over there in Germany or in Austria, and I put that in and have that scent around all year round. But yeah, this is not my kind of scent, and this is nothing against and this is nothing against Anthropology. I just don't like these kind of scents in general. But what I do buy them for is they're absolutely gorgeous vessels. I mean, look at that. Next thing that I'm going to share with you is this smaller glass pumpkin. Again, it's a candle. This one's better actually. It still has that kind of pumpkin spice scent, but there's something florally in there, I feel like. Yeah, that's better. I might burn that, but I just loved this glass one with the green stem again. Gorgeous. What am I gonna... Oh, I have one more thing. Let me just quickly... I also bought this white pumpkin mug. This is still available. I think this is available in this colour and orange with the green leaf, but I don't have a white one, so I bought this one, and this hangs with the rest of my pumpkin mugs. These next two items, I'm going to probably, when the time comes, display them together as a set. Again, it's a candle, but not for the scent, but this beautiful acorn cloche. Absolutely gorgeous again. Yeah, it's quite masculine actually, this scent, I feel like, but I just love this. And I might burn it just so I can put something else in there, but I love this. Absolutely gorgeous. Does it say what it's called? Fragrance Candle Vanilla Clove. This big cloche candle. Again. Yeah, oh no. Oh, this is very bakey. Oh no. No, definitely no. I don't know what that's called. I'll look it all up for you, but I think that's just gorgeous. And I'm going to style those two together. Absolutely lovely. Oh, I did order another thing, which should be arriving in the next couple of weeks. It was on pre-order. It is. I'll show you when it arrives. It's so up my street. It's actually a clothing item, so I'll share that later. But yeah, definitely right up my street. I saw it, had to have it. So It's on, I think it's on pre-order and should be arriving in the next couple of weeks. So my last home decor item is this beautiful, beautiful little vase with the oak leaves. I felt like I couldn't leave this behind. So I can put some autumn stems in there. Absolutely beautiful. It's very delicate, thin glass, so be careful. But yeah, gorgeous. So that's my little Anthropology haul. Love Anthropology, and yeah, I might be picking up some Christmas bits also. They have some great things already coming online, so we'll see. And I'll obviously share all of that as well later on. Good morning everybody, and welcome to the front of my house. This is a part of the front garden. In front of me I've got the orchard with the fruit trees, and this bit is divided into 4 beds. Behind me 2 beds full of these beautiful hydrangea Annabelle, and then I've got a pumpkin bed and I've got my potato bed. I've come here actually to harvest my potatoes. The plants have died back, so that means the potatoes are ready to be pulled from the soil. I've never grown potatoes before, but people have told me it's stupid easy, so I've just put the plants in the ground. Well, I didn't, I put the plugs in the ground, the potatoes, and just let them do their thing. And I think I can see some potatoes, so hopefully it's going to be a success. This part of the garden is still a bit of an experiment, really. I mean, well, these 2 beds are going to stay like this, these beautiful hydrangea Annabelle, but these 2, I mean, they've had different purposes and we're just not there yet. I'll show you in a second what they look like, because they're just not great. But you know, you've got to try different things and see what works out. Today is a very cool day compared to the last couple of days that we've had. We've definitely had a heat wave. It's been very, very hot. But today's definitely cooler. There's no sun, but it feels nice. I thought it was time to start pulling out these potatoes, because this bit gets full sun all day, so it gets really quite hot. So I really didn't fancy going in here. Oh, there comes the sun. But I think today is a beautiful day. So without further ado, let's get going. Now at the front here, we've got these 2 beds of hydrangea Annabelle, and these are the strong variety. Absolutely glorious, these giant flowers. But they're already starting to turn, as you can see. I mean, they start off as sort of a green that you can see here, that's this limey green, and then they turn this brilliant white, and then as the summer goes on they go back to this limey green, and as you can see are already starting to turn brown. And we will leave them brown in winter. We will not cut them back, because if you do, then they will literally freeze to death, because they have hollow stems and the water goes into the stem, it freezes, and then, well, they die. So we leave all of this up, and it just also gives some structure in this front part of the garden. So that's beautiful. And these have only been in here for 2 years, so, and they're already enormous, and they haven't even reached their full potential yet. Now, we've been doing a little bit of an experiment, and I think you can see that it's not been a success. We had read all over, we had been given advice from people that you can use wool from sheep as a sort of membrane against weeds. If you put it down on the soil, there will be no weeds. Well, that's just not true, is it? I mean, this side, no wool, not that many weeds. On this side, it is just a catastrophe. We're not happy with this at all, and we need to remove all the weeds in between, but I just do not have the mindset right now to do it. But my advice, don't do it. Do not use wool as a base against weeds. I reckon it just sort of actually feeds the soil. I have never had this many weeds in this bed ever. So this is a huge fail, and we really need to clean it up and just be patient, really, because this used to be quite bad as well, but as the plants grow, the bigger they get, the less sun is able to penetrate the flowers and get to the soil, so there will be no more weeds. So we just need to be patient. It's only been 2 years. Next year they'll be even bigger, but this is just, yeah, not good. So do not use wool against weeds is my advice. If you've been successful, good for you, but yeah, this is not good. Anyway, this is this third bed is what I used for my pumpkins. Actually, I've got another area back behind in the big field for pumpkins, and this again is just not doing great. This should be overflowing. I mean, this is a pumpkin plant that has been in here for weeks and it has literally done nothing. This has got 2 pumpkins, okay, fair enough, and this one has got these where are you? These tiny little green ones. Actually, there's one there. There's only like 2 of them. So not a good success. Not a success at all. So I'm going to pull this out in winter, and we'll figure, well, we do have another plant, and it involves these lavender that you can see here that we've planted here, and this is my potato bed. Now this is also not what it should look like. It's been taken over entirely by these, which I actually love, these verbena, which have self-seeded all over the place. And these are the rows, as you can see here. This is my potato plant, and I've got 4 rows here. There's one there, one in between there, and one along there for my potatoes. So yeah, it's just not doing all that great. So I've got lavender along there as well. The plan is that what we want to do is, in rows, plant herbs and flowers that we can dry and use for tea. That we can dry and use for tea and for decoration as well. So that's really what we want to do here, and that's why we've got the lavender down already, because the space was there. But when we clear both of these, I don't know if my other half wants to replant all of these or just pull them out, because they're very easy to replant, by the way, if you wanted to know. So that's what we're going to try and do on these beds, because it gets really hot in here and herbs do thrive in hot conditions. So stick with us, that's the plan. But for now, I'm going to see if I have any potatoes. Look, potatoes. This makes me so happy. 3 potatoes. Now I have to dig around because there's more in there. Let's see, there's 1, 2. I think that's it. Yeah. gosh, that makes me so happy. I mean, there's big ones, there's smaller ones, but that's perfectly all right. Oh, this makes me so happy. Look at that. From 16, was it 16? Yeah, 16 little plants, little plugs, little potatoes. All of this came. Fantastic. I'm definitely going to be doing this again. But I'll be doing it in my vegetable garden in the raised beds next year. But I'm very happy. Oh, look at all the leaves. It's really starting to turn and fall. Oh, my pumpkins. I think I only need one. Let's see if I can get the ducks back. They know it's time to eat, so look, here they come. Come on then, look what I've got. Hello, my darlings. You're so glad it's a cooler day, isn't it? It's been so hot for you. I need to get into the kitchen garden to do some very much needed maintenance. I've been pulling some things out in the beds and just leaving them on the ground. I need to bring the green bin over and just do a good tidy up, just take some things out which have gone over or need to be cut back. Look at this enormous sunflower that needs to be staked because otherwise it'll flop over. It's absolutely enormous. But yeah, I really need to get in here. I need to tidy some things away. And then my other job that I desperately need to do is get this tub of soil into the beds. This tub of this tub of soil came from somewhere else in the garden and from a different project, and I'm just going to add it to these beds. As you can see, the soil level has dropped, and I really like it to be level with the edge of the bed, so I need to start filling these up specifically, and that's what I'm going to start off with. I mean, look, this is what I mean. I need to tidy all of this away, but my herb bed has dropped. The level has dropped significantly, so I'm going to top this up completely. Hopefully that tub will be enough. Otherwise it'll be a job for the winter, which is when everything will be out. I mean, my courgettes and everything will be out by then, and then my job for the winter is always just topping up these beds completely right up to the edge. But yeah, I need to get rid of that tub of soil, so that's what I'm going to do now. Hello, girls. These are all ladies. The rabbits are ladies. They're always screaming at me. And here is Mr. Pheasant. The most annoying thing is that I'm going to have to use buckets because obviously I can't lift this. It's enormous. And I can't really pull a wheelbarrow across this gravel. So it's going to have to be by hand, bucket by bucket. But you know, it doesn't have to be finished today. I just need to get it started. So I'm going to put you on a time lapse and then join me in tidying up my vegetable garden. Well, the tub is empty. That actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would go. But I didn't manage to fill this entire bed. I'm nearly there. I just need this corner here done, but I got everything else done right up until the edge. I like how that looks. This bit is already a lot neater than it was. I did cut back quite a lot of my sage because that really, it grows incredibly fast and it just takes over. So I just cut back quite severely loads and it'll be fine. So yeah, happy with that. The tub is empty. That can be tidied away. That's another job done. I was editing this video and I realised I hadn't shown you yet what I had bought at the British Weekend Fair. Only two things, actually clothing items, nothing home decor related, but I thought I'd share anyway. First thing is this beautiful dark green cashmere. It is definitely pure cashmere, so incredibly soft jumper, and I couldn't leave that behind. My colours, so soft, great for the coming seasons. And then the next thing that I bought were these super soft fingerless gloves. And I don't have anything like this. I have lots and lots of gloves, but I figured I'm going to be doing lots of cozy things these coming months that I want to take you along with me, and I don't want to be pulling off my gloves, whipping out the camera. That's just really annoying. So I bought these. I mean, they're stylish and I thought they'd be great for when I'm filming. Let me just, because I can keep my hands nice and warm and toasty, but still use my phone and my camera. So very happy with those, very happy with both of them. And that's all I picked up. And then since I last picked you up, my Anthropology order has arrived, and this shirt is from Anthropology, and it has got a beautiful little dog on the breast pocket, so I thought I would still share that with you as well. I'll link it down below if it is still available. I think it is. So yeah, just quickly jumping in there while I was editing, and I think I might as well sign off here. And thank you so much again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm planning on lots more cozy, wintry vlogs in the coming months. There's going to be lots of cozy fairs, lots of antique shopping. We're going to take a holiday to Latvia, which is going to be very autumnal and cozy. Then we're also going to take a holiday in December to the Cotswolds, which is going to be very Christmassy and cozy. So please stick around for lots more content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.